Dark and difficult times lie ahead. Soon we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy.
You know, after the last few days, I was beginning to feel a little bit sorry for the police. You know, they go out, I think that a lot of them join, well, I think many of them join with good intentions, but because of the bad apples, many of those good cops get, how should we say, converted. They get corrupted. And unfortunately, with the conditioning that seems to be happening from the government through the police, we're now in a situation where I actually feel bad for feeling sorry for the police over the last couple of days. This here is an article that was just posted a few hours ago from The Independent. Police warn people that mocking convicted drug dealers' hairstyle could get them prosecuted. Are you shitting me? Seriously. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous, okay? When somebody's arrested, they lose their rights. They have their human rights, supposedly, but they lose all of the other rights that we have. You know, we lose the right to freedom, for example. We get locked up, don't we? So we lose the right to freely travel and all of that stuff. But there are rights that we keep. Being mocked is not one of the rights that you should be fighting for if you've committed a crime. This guy here is a convicted drug dealer, and well, people are taking the piss out of his hair. Boo-hoo. And this kind of thing that riles me. You see, we see the police, you know, brave police officer the other day going out, getting smacked in the head with a machete, and yet still manages to take the guy to the floor, okay? And the guy gets arrested. I mean, fair play. You know, as much as I don't like the police, that was a fantastic bit of work. I don't know what else to say, okay? I think a lot of people would have crumbled, you know, like the policewoman. I think a lot of people would have crumbled, you know, and wouldn't have been focused on getting the taser out and tasing the guy. And I mean, you even saw he tased him a second time as well, okay? Yes, there were some members of the public that came over and helped out, but the main thing is that police officer that got belted in the head twice with a machete and had huge chunks of his head cut open, still managed to get that piece of shit on the floor with 50,000 volts and, you know, and get him nicked. Thankfully, that is a very, very dangerous man off of the streets for a very long time. But then in the next breath, the police turn around and do something like this. Police in South Wales have warned members of the public who made fun of a convicted drug dealer's haircut they could be prosecuted for their remarks. No, you can't. You fucking absolutely can't. You can't get prosecuted for taking a piss out of somebody's hair. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you seriously trying to... Oh, do you know what? Respect fucking gone. GWENT Police used Facebook to appeal for information about Jermaine Taylor from Newport, who is being recalled to prison after breaching his licence release conditions. They shared the 21-year-old's mugshot, which appears to show the man with a receding hairline alongside an appeal in a bid to track him down. His hairstyle attracted a slew of jokes, which it would. I mean, fucking look at it. Mine's not much better. Look at that. That's terrible there. It's because I've had my hat on. I've got receding hairline. Do you know what I mean? It's not quite as bad as his yet, but So what? People take the piss out of me all the time. I'm not going to phone the police about it. And I certainly haven't got the police backing me up. Do you know what I mean? Protecting my feelings for me. With the image of Taylor having been liked more than 10,000 times, shared 14,000 times, and commented on over 80,000 times, GWENT Police sought to stop people mocking a man's appearance by telling them they could face a criminal investigation for certain comments. So why did you just not turn the comments off? You stupid fucking pigs. Please remember that harassing, threatening and abusing people on social media can be against the law, GWENT Police warned Facebook users. Our advice is to be as careful on social media as you would in any other form of communication. Well, GWENT Police, if I see somebody with a funny haircut, I'll tell them they've got a fucking stupid haircut to their face. So if I can do that in person, I'll do it on social media. Like that policewoman from wherever it was the other day with a fucking toilet brush hair. I mean, what the fuck's that all about? Completely against police regulations. But yet I was told earlier today that there was an article somewhere that said that her commanding officer let her have her hair like that, when the actual guidelines stipulate you can't have hair like that. Do you know what I mean? The fuck? Yeah, yeah. Well, it's the police, isn't it? You know, one rule for one person and another rule for somebody else. This is where they're going wrong. This is where they're going wrong, because this is all, but everything that they do is based on opinion. Nothing that they do nowadays is based on actual law, stuff that's actually set out and laid out in law. It's all based on opinion. Taylor, who was released from prison in December, originally received a 3-year sentence for being concerned in supplying cocaine after being sentenced at Cardiff Crown Court in September 2017. GWENT Police did not immediately respond to the Independent's request to comment. Well, GWENT Police, I mean, that, I'll be honest, it looks like one of them fucking brushes that you use to clean a barbecue with. Or one of them wire brushes that you use to clean a barbecue with. Do you know what I mean? But, I mean, so fucking what? So what? This is hair. Is his hair going to cry? Do you know what I mean? This is really pathetic. And this is another reason why we need to stop this fucking pandering for people's, for people's feelings. Okay? If somebody's got an opinion, okay, then you're allowed to share that opinion, whether you find it offensive or not. Okay? It is down to you. You are the one that allows yourself to get upset by somebody's words. I've said this before. Sticks and stones may break our bones, but names will never hurt us. Okay? I was taught that when I was growing up. And that's just out the fucking window now, isn't it? It's more like sticks and stones may break our bones, but call me a name, I'm going to go cry in a corner for fucking hours and phone the police to come and arrest you. Don't be stupid. This is part of the reason why there are more and more attacks happening at the moment. Okay? You are stifling people's outlet. They're not allowed to get things off of their chest for fear of being called a racist or a Nazi or a homophobe or a transphobe or whatever it might be, because you have created these fucking pockets of people, okay, who you are pandering to. You've already fucked up. You've already fucked up. You and the government, right? You've gone and created this whole LGBT thing by promoting it and reinforcing it, and also this whole, Muslim Islam thing, okay? Ideologies that completely clash, and now you're stuck in a fucking middle. You don't know what to do. You're sitting there with your thumbs up your asses going, oh, fuck me, what do we do now? Well, I'll tell you what you start doing. You stop doing this shit. You stop telling people that they can't take the piss out of somebody. Have a laugh, have a joke. It's a bit different. If the guy's got a disfigurement, okay, if he looks like sloth out of the fucking Goonies, it's different. People, yes, there are going to be some people that are arseholes, but you know what? You're going to get that. You're always going to get that. You're never, ever going to be able to wipe that out, and you seem to be trying to do exactly that, something that you're never going to be able to do. People will always be horrible at some point or another. Some people more horrible than others. Okay? You cannot change that. That is nature. Okay? And by trying to stifle people from having a laugh, from sharing their opinions, for getting their thoughts out, okay? When they're angry from being able to get that anger out verbally, then they turn to violence. And we've seen what happens. The machete attack on a police officer in London a few nights ago, okay? I've been through his Facebook page. I've got the video on my channel already, all right? There is white hate stuff on there, okay? The guy does not like white people, right? He probably hasn't been able to express himself. I mean, it's a bit different because the guy's black, so of course you're not going to go and tell him off for, you know, calling us names. But still, he's probably not been able to get anything off his chest. He's not been able to have an open discourse with people, okay, for fear of you fucking idiots knocking on his door. The same as most people are afraid of you knocking on their door because they've said something hurty words on Twitter or Facebook. Get a fucking life. Stop patrolling social media, okay, and get the fuck out on the streets and do your jobs properly. This is getting right on my fucking nerves now. I mean, look at this fucking clown. Well, you could probably turn his head upside down. Yeah, you could probably turn his head upside down and almost make him look like a different person. But anyway, police, felt sorry for you for the last couple of days, but after seeing this, it's just gone out the fucking window. So well done. Well done for making yourself look stupid yet again. Sorry for this one, guys. Bit of an angry one, but well, you know, what can you do? You've got to call this shit out. You can't. We cannot allow this shit to keep going. Right, the guy's a convicted drug dealer. Okay, could have been selling drugs to any of our kids. Okay, and we're not allowed to say you've got fucking stupid hair. Ridiculous, man. I'm out of here.
Good night, all.